Yo guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I will be talking about the Hatsune Miku film, Colorful Stage the movie, a Miku who can sing. Before I get into the review, let me get one thing straight. I had no idea this was a game. I have no personal knowledge about the game. I've never played it before. I actually already do know that the game that this film was based on, which is the MOBA game Colorful Stage or Project Sekai, is not even available in Belgium because of loot boxes in that game. And well, the laws in Belgium prevent games having loot boxes from being available in the Play Store. Like there's a Harry Potter game, not the Magic Awakening, but the one that also has loot boxes. I can't even play that in Belgium because of those loot boxes. So it's a law, so we in Belgium can't play the game. Have to say that even though that game, that one game is not available. A lot of other Hatsune Miku games are available in Belgium, but that one game is not available. There were still a lot of fans in the movie theater I was at, which was a very interesting sight because they all stayed until after the credits, so that made me scared, like, okay, should I stay? So I stayed as well. Good thing I did because there's a post-credit scene, but a lot of people were in cosplay, a lot of people were extremely hyped about the film, and I was like, oh my god, how have I never heard about this? So, going into this film with no prior knowledge, the only thing I did know before I went into it is it was based on a mobile game. It had songs, which was the thing that won me over because I love songs, I love music, and it was an original IP. So it was not a film or an anime film that was actually a continuation of a series, like the Chainsaw Man movie, like the Demon Slayer movie, like Ichika Execution that will come in a month, which I will skip because I haven't seen Ichika and I will not be bothered with watching multiple seasons of a show just for one film. So I will not be watching that one. So the originality of this, like I did not need any prior knowledge for this, is what won me over to actually go and see this film, and I was very happy that I did. Gotta be honest, in the first half of this film, I was sincerely extremely confused. I did not know what the story was about. I had no prior knowledge. It was just a lot of groups of people and a lot of singing, which was okay because I love the singing and the singing was great in this film, but there were so many characters introduced and so many characters who for the first half of this film continuously react like, oh my god, is that a Miku? That I was extremely confused. They never explain what a Miku really is. They never explain what this world of Sekai really is. They never explain anything, that people will not be bothered with these little figurines coming up on every screen and popping out of a screen. No one is really bothered with that, which was extremely confusing, which made sure that in the first half of the film I really did not like it as much as I wanted to. I was interested in seeing where the story might go, but I wasn't invested in it because I just did not know what the fuck was going on. The second half of the film, that's where it really found its footing. That's where it really starts to get a grasp on what it's trying to tell, on the message it's trying to tell. The characters come together in a more splendid way. The Miku is more of a leading character that you can follow instead of her just popping up everywhere. You can actually follow what she is doing, and the entire message that this film has with its third act is absolutely beyond amazing. So that's where the movie really finds its footing and really finds its grasp, which is awesome. The best thing about the film definitely is just its message. Like, it has a message that will tell you, like, okay, even though you're sometimes depressed or life is pulling you down or you feel as shit for a while, there's always solitude and always happiness and always just a little bit of comfort maybe. Just find it within music, within the compounds of music. And I loved that message because it's so incredibly true. Even though you're sad, even though you're mad, even though there's anything happening, music, doesn't matter what you like, but there's always some sort of music that will get you back up on your feet or just will get you through the day, which is exceptionally amazingly told in this film, and I absolutely loved in the way that they portrayed that notion. With that being said, The characters, of course, were way too many. I still don't know anyone's name. I still don't know what anyone was about or where anyone is from. I just know that there were these different groups, which is actually something I only caught in like half of the film, that these groups were from all around the country instead of just this one place. So I was extremely confused on that. But the third act is where the music really starts to pop in, where they really try to convey the message, and that is also where the movie really strives. So that third act, with all of its music and with the concert happening, it was extremely great, extremely good. So I absolutely loved that third act alone, which made sure that I loved the ultimate end product. I ended up putting one song on my not on my Letterboxd, but on my Spotify, which is the main song that Miku sings, the main song that is not reaching anyone. It reached me. I was extremely excited about that one. I really loved that song. So in the end, I can definitely say that if you are not a fan or have or if you don't have any prior knowledge about the game and about what this is about, you will be extremely confused, but I feel like for fans, this might be one of the greatest films ever made. Because I love music, I was somewhere in the middle, and I genuinely really liked the third act, so I liked the end product overall because of that third act. So in the end, I'm going to give this one 3.5 stars and a heart. What did you think of it? Please let me know in the comments down below, because I'm really excited to hear your opinion on it. I want to thank you for watching, and I'd like to see you in the next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.